guys, welcome to our channel.
We are FanClub and we are bookworms. So we are sharing our favorite books that we have read.
Okay, you can start if you want.
Okay. So, like she said, I'm poor. I'm still waiting on uni finishing so that I can buy all the books that I want, which are about 20.
Same.
So right now I only have 3 of them. Because all of them are very expensive, and they are all based on crime. So, there's a little of blood and violence. I have 2 types of books. The first one is very much crime based, and the other one is kind of mixing fantasy with crime and mystery. So
Okay.
there's
Mines are about ghosts or possessions or anything related to that.
of course.
The other one it's related to a missing case that also it's about ghosts and possessions and blah 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 blah. The other one is also about possessions and fantasy worlds that relate to ghosts and devil and blah blah blah. And the other one is romance. It's like we have this and then
Completely
yeah.
different. The first one of the series that I was talking about is called The Girl in the Ice, which got very famous. I bought this with you actually. Remember when we went
Yeah, I remember the promotion.
we went to multiple places to figure out which one was cheaper so that we could buy.
That's so sad. Stop it. Don't say that.
But yes, this book was very famous that year, and I've read a lot about it, so I wanted to read it, and then I fell in love with it. Basically, what happened is
Spoilers.
not spoilers. There was a crime, obviously the title, Girl in the Ice. And there's an investigator called Erica Foster, and she's basically trying to figure out what happened while also being kind of in the middle of the crime. It's very good, actually.
Nice. This is a book that I read a long time ago when I was like a loner in High School Musical. I had to do the musical.
I think
that is
I
The Taking of Any Turn. I think I bought this one with you. It's by C.J. Tudor, and it's very good actually. It's about a girl that was missing, and basically the main character is like her brother. So it tries to find what happened to her, and then it's not a real crime. It's based on rituals, ghosts, and black magic and blah 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 blah. Yeah, it was good. It was like the beginning. I always like to read, but then I stopped. I started with Harry Potter, and then I stopped for a long time. And then in 2015, I started with this one. So it's a little bit special. Special. You can go.
My second of this series and the last one that I've read, actually, I think it's called The Night Stalker. I still haven't finished it because I want to buy the other ones first. No, that was saying it's different. The name is completely different. It's called, in Portuguese, the literal translation is The Night Shadow, but in the American English, the original is The Night Stalker. Makes no sense, but also I cannot say because I haven't finished it because I don't want to finish it.
Same.
Because I want to buy the next one first, so that as soon as I finish this, I can read the other one. But yeah, it's also another crime, which happens in the high end of London, I think. Yeah, basically there's a lot of homophobia, and all of that, and she's trying basically to put an end to that homophobia thing.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, and Rebecca, they all talk a lot about important things, or things that I think are important in the corruption of the police and stuff like that, which I really like. Both of these books were written by Robert Brainsda. Brainsda. There's a D in the middle. It's confusing me.
Their names are always so dramatic and
by Robert.
Good.
Basically.
So the next book that I actually loved, that I was on holiday and I read it like in 4 days because I didn't want to read it all like. So calm down, girl. And it's A Head Full of Ghosts.
Of course.
Yes, similar. The name is so similar, by Paul Tremblay, and it's so good. It's about a girl that is possessed. They think she's possessed, but then they do a reality show showing like the possession of the girl and blah 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 blah. But then after some years, that they think about the case and think maybe it was schizophrenia.
Yeah, schizophrenia.
Help me.
Yes.
Yeah, and not a ghost or a possession, but yeah. I'm not going to say the rest, but it's very cool. I don't know.
Recently, this authors, because it was written by 2 people, released the second book, but I still cannot buy it because it's still very expensive. This was also my birthday gift for last year, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is Magpie Society, One for Sorrow, written by Zoe Sugg and Amy, I can never say her name, Amy How do I pronounce this?
McLock.
Do not say it. This is the fantasy, mystery, crime thing. Basically, they are in a college filled with what's it called? Magpies, so like crows. And there's like a superstition in London that crows or magpies bring bad luck. So this book is talks a lot about British superstitions. And yeah, basically cool. These 2 characters are trying to find who killed what and if it was what's going on there. Yeah. It's like a thriller.
Buy it, it's very good.
I can never explain how books without giving spoilers.
Exactly, it's so hard.
There's are my books.
Okay, this my last book that I completely read is my favorite from all the time. It's like a dinosaur. It's the how do you say that?
Imaginary. Imaginary.
Yeah. Imaginary Friend by Stephen. Oh dear. Chizbowski? I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Can you say it?
Chizbowski.
Yeah, it's my absolutely favorite. I got trusty issues from this book completely, 100%. It's about a little boy, that changes city from another one that is like small, everyone knows each other. And one time he goes to the forest and he hears a voice. No one hears that voice, so he's the only one that can hear that voice. And I can do much spoilers then. And and the voice keeps telling him to do stuff, blah 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 blah. And I can see look, this book is a roller coaster, man. It's just like so boring then, and then you go for days and you're done. And wow, I'm very excited about this book. I need to read this one again. And it's so, if you want to read something that you think you know, and then, wow, this one. I can see much because it's not in that, so it's spoilers.
I can say the next ones that I want. Because I
have a lot of them waiting for me.
Do you want me to say it? Or?
Yeah, if you want, then I will say mine.
Basically, I want obviously the rest of this entire series. There's like a bunch of them. And these 2 are from another series that Robert has done, which I also want to read. And there's also...
She loves him.
Yeah. No, I really like his writing style, even though this is in Portuguese and completely translated.
Yeah,
And
every,
sometimes
yeah, all
there are
books are
some
in
grammar
Portuguese.
mistakes that annoy the crap out of me. There's also another author that I want to start reading that's called Paula Hawkins. And yeah, obviously the second one of this. But
I really want some books too, but right now I'm reading the Selection series. I already read the first one. I'm in the second one. I did love the first one until the main stuff. Then I start to get pissed at it and romance. It's a romance book, but I really like the part that she was like denying her feelings for the prince, and then in the last bit she was confused about the one that she wanted, and I was like, okay, fine. And then I read it because I loved the beginning of the book. I gotta say, it catch me in the beginning. Then Elite obviously is the second one. I'm half. I'm going to judge people now. People saying they don't like Maxon in this one. I loved Maxon's personality in this one. Yes, king, do it, literally king, because, you know. So, shade. She's so confused. Maybe I should start the, basically Selection is about, like, you have, not a city, just like a whole country that is divided in, like, provincias or aldeias. I don't know how to say that in English. And each space or each state has a girl that needs to go to the selection. That basically is. There's the king and the queen, and they have a kid, or a guy, or a prince, that is Maxon. And then he needs to marry someone, because, you know, that's how things work. So, for the country to survive, or like to bring the country together, they do the selection that each state has a girl that can go to the selection and try her chances with the prince. But in that country also there's like a lot of I don't know how to say that in English, different people. Like there's people that are rich, that is basically the royal family. 2 that are like the closest, like the noble stuff. And then there's like the 5 that is the musicians. The 6 that are like the ones that clean your houses. And 8 is like the people that you don't want, like you know, people that live on streets, people that are robbed, thieves, whatever. So basically the one that goes to selection, that basically is our main character, is America. She's like a 5. She's a musician. They don't have a lot of money, so she's a little bit of a poor girl. I know it's a little bit of it's too much information right now. That is a book of 5 series, like 5 books.
Yeah. I like information.
Okay, let's kill. So basically, I'm going to give a spoiler right now because I'm on book 2. Basically, America is like the favorite from the prince. Obviously, you can already imagine if she was like the main character, she would be chosen by the prince. But she is in love with the other person that I absolutely love, Aspen, come get me, that I really want her to end up with Aspen until now, but yeah, she's ending up with the prince for sure. I'm so sad now.
You say of course,
and
but then you reach the last book and you're like, oh.
No, because I already had spoilers that she had a kid with him, and okay. I really liked her personality in the first chapters in Selection, that she was feisty and Priest like, no touch me and I'm not your darling, blah, blah, blah. She like literally aggressed him, like she smacked him, like so fun. But then she started liking him, and now in Elite they already confess their feelings, and Maxon is a little bit off, and I really like that, you know, bitch, fight for me. I do like it. But yeah, that's basically you have to read it. Yeah.
No, I want to.
I think I don't need to say the books that I want to buy. Basically, everything that's related to royalty I really enjoy, because I really enjoy like the power being like turned by someone that is like a commoner. So basically, the ones that the prince falls in love with, like the commoner, that's for me. Like, That's for me.
You just like
That's my
you
type.
just like seeing people with power lose that power.
Yes! Because so anything to add?
What? Sorry. You said-
She's thinking about the Maxon.
I'm not. Now I'm thinking that I want to have. I'm like, I still have.
You will like Aspen. It's like he's brunette, and I think he has like blue eyes. I don't remember.
Not his personality. I just like how he looks.
Yes, Maxon is really cool because he has a lot of things, so he offers a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But he also seemed a little bit of meh, but in actually is a sweetheart and he's like a good person and he's humble. So yeah, do you want to say anything? Because I already talked too much.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to be much more poor than I'm already.
I can show you all my books for you to feel better.
Yeah. How much money you spend that you don't have?
Yes. I feel like people really like small books, but I do really love a good chunky book. Chunking book, but it's a pain in the ass to be in the bus or like, this doesn't fit in your bag. No. Yeah. So if you like it,
give it a thumbs up and also subscribe down below if you want. And I was about to say comment more books, but like I don't have the money.
No, you can comment if you already read the books though.
And your opinions. And yeah. No spoilers though. Please.
And if you know more books that are my or hers like genre.
Yeah.
Genre. Please comment down below. It will take me 2 years to buy them, but yeah.
More than 2. Good.
So yeah, I think that's all.
Yeah.
Bye.
I think so. Goodbye.